So we're listening to President Obama making his speech on the 50th anniversary of Martin Luther King's famous speech, and reminds me he's still a really good orator. He can still deliver a speech about big themes and big ideas. He's probably to many been disappointing in other ways, but to see a black president making a speech on the 50th anniversary of King's speech you can't help but be moved by it. I'm also remembering the night that Obama was elected. I happened to be in Washington, and I wondered, so where do you go on the night that America has elected its first African-American president? I thought, I'll go to Lincoln Memorial, the great emancipator. So I remember it was raining that night. We hopped in a cab, and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what people would see there. But when we arrived, there were all these students on the steps leading up to the Lincoln Monument. And they were in a very celebratory mood. They were lighting candles on all the steps, and there were black women and black men who were crawling all over that giant statue of Lincoln. If you've never been to Washington, you have to go there. It's amazing. The other observation I made is that none of them were Americans. These were all international students from around the world who, like me, thought, where do you go on a night like this, when America has finally broken the race barrier on the presidency? And they came to the Lincoln Monument, understanding the importance of it, but there were no Americans there that night. And I remember being struck by that and wondering, whether, America might have been slightly in shock, or whether it was just a great big shrug, or whether sometimes the racial strains within America are more easily seen by outsiders. I felt that when I lived there as well. Anyway, it's a good speech, worth watching on YouTube, and if Kevin Newman were live tonight, we'd be writing a chunk of it with a lot of interesting analysis around it. So anyway, thought I'd share that.